Make sure you're sitting on your sitting bones. Find a position that is comfortable for you, as we're going to be here for 5 to 10 minutes. If you need to, you can take blocks and just place them under your knees so there's no stretch in the hip. Lengthen your spine, and then place your hands on your knees or in your lap and close your eyes. Slowly take your shoulders, lift them, roll them down your back, and open up your chest. Lift the crown of your head up towards the sky to lengthen your spine. And tuck your chin in slightly in and back so your neck is aligned with the rest of your spine. Completely relax and soften your face. Relax your cheeks, your mouth, your jaw, and your tongue. Just take a moment to bring your awareness into the present and into the now. So do that by allowing your ears to accept any sounds that are happening around you, starting from outside of the studio. Then just begin to be aware of the sound of the fan above you. Be aware of the plants that are surrounding you, the energy of the people. Understand that your energy moves out 10 feet beyond your physical being. Having said that, understand that your energy will affect everybody in this studio, including the plants, the ocean water in the corners, and the rocks. For everything holds consciousness. So take a moment to shift your energy to a place of gratitude. Being grateful for this moment, your breath, your health, and anything else that is in your life at this moment. Then shift your energy a step further into openness. Step out of any of your likes or dislike boxes. Accept each moment as it arrives just the way it is, not asking it to be anything different than what it is. Then gently take a scan of your body. Connect with the body, just noting where you feel tight, where you may hold an injury, but also where you feel spacious and open. Take a moment just to gently scan your body from your toes up to your head, reconnecting with your physical form. Anywhere you're holding tension, just begin to relax that area and breathe through it. Now begin to be aware of your breath. Notice its connection to the body you have just scanned. So as you inhale, just notice where the body moves, how it moves, and where the breath travels to. As you exhale, notice the same things and the complete journey of the exhale. Now gently, just for a minute, observe your mind. Stand on the outside of your mind rather than inside of it. Imagine it was a bubble and you are sitting on a chair, just observing what is inside the bubble, as if they were not your thoughts, so you could look at them objectively, neutrally, without any like or dislike, any attachment of yourself, your ego. Just take a minute to observe. Now shift your focus to your belly. The breath we're going to do today is a breath often associated with Yin Yoga, which is the Danten breath. The breath is just from your lower belly, so visualize 3 fingertips below your belly button. This is the only area that moves. As you inhale, it will gently expand. As you exhale, it will relax. So just for a moment, place your right hand on your chest, your left hand on your lower belly. As you breathe, the right hand should not move at all, just the left hand. So take a moment and bring that connection into place. Don't push the belly, just fill it with air as it's relaxed. And feel the belly not only expand front and back, but sideways as well. Now you can keep your hands here if you want, or you can place them back on your knees, continuing with the same breath. As you inhale and gently expand the belly area, visualize energy moving up your spine. It'll move up through the door of life, which is the part of your spine between your kidneys, your lower back. Then it'll move up behind your heart to your thymus, responsible for your immune system, your neck, over the crown of your head, and into the top of your mouth. Then as you exhale, that energy will move down your chin, your neck, the front of your body, all the way down your pelvis and underneath it, creating a ring of energy. If you are used to doing this sort of breath, you can take your tongue and let it sit and touch the top of your mouth. If not, allow your tongue to rest. We're going to stay here for 2 minutes, and all I want you to do as you breathe in and out is to visualize the movement of energy. Remembering thought is the most powerful vibration in the world, so if you think it, it will happen. And begin your 2 minutes now. Visualize that energy as light. It can be white or golden. Now begin to take a deep inhale from your belly into your chest to the top of your head, and back from the top of your head to the bottom of your belly. Take a couple of breaths like this, visualizing yourself riding a wave to the top as you inhale, pausing at the top of the wave, and then riding it all the way down to the bottom of your pelvis as you exhale. Keep noticing that connection to your body. Bring your breathing back to normal. Focusing on your heart, set an intention for your journey today of a change you want to see within yourself. And go ahead and plant that seed of change in your heart. We always have a choice of what emotions we choose to ride, for those emotions exist within us. So make a choice to choose peace and joy every day. Bring the palms of your hands together, thumb touching your heart. And we begin this journey with our Om, and we begin our inhale. Remember, there is always a silent syllable after the Om. Rub your hands together. Place them over your eyes. Take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. Lower your hands, opening your eyes. Release the legs and grab a block. So we're going to start with caterpillar. So we're going to move the compression to our knees. Pull the cheeks back. If you need to make the legs a little wider, you can. And then you're just going to slowly come down and drop your head to a block. Relax the arms to the mat. Try and lock the knees as much as possible so the compression is going to the knees. And we're going to stay here for 3 minutes. If you need more blocks, grab more blocks. Do you need more? Here. There you go. Turn the palms upwards. Relax your upper lip, your lower lip, and your tongue. And just begin to keep that focus between your breath and your body. Remember to relax all the muscle. For on average, it takes 2 minutes for the muscle to relax, for the tension to go to the knees. Once the compression and the tension is in your knees, they will release fibroblasts, which will make the knees more flexible, more stronger, and increase and clean the lubrication within your knee joint. So give yourself the gift of stillness here. Find a count of breath that feels comfortable for you. So if you breathe in for 3 or 4, breathe out for the same count. Just breathe. Just remember, if your mind wants to pull you, don't fight it, don't resist it. Stay outside of the bubble and observe where your mind wants to take you, observing your mental habits, addictions, compulsions, and then come back to connecting your breath to your body, not to your mind. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Slowly roll up, come lay on your back for just a minute. Spread the legs to the edges of the mat. Arms beside you, palms facing upwards. Keep your chin closer to your chest. And just release the legs into the mat. Take 7 normal breaths here. Just follow the inhale, finish your exhale. Gently move your fingers, your toes. Roll onto your side. And just come up onto your knees. So we're going to move into our next pose. This is what it looks like. I've turned off the fan, but if you want the fan on, just ask me. It's so hard to control the climate in here. How can we control the climate in the world? So your knees are going to be in line with your hips. You're going to come down. If you can, you're going to place your chin, which is this thing, on the mat. Or if you can't, you're going to place your forehead. If it's too much for you, you can bring your bum just a little closer to your heels. But if you can, try and keep the hips in line with the knees. So start by looking the line between the hips and the knees. Slowly lower. If you can, drop your chin to the mat, looking towards the front of the mat and then closing your eyes. Or dropping your forehead to the mat. Just release your back and your belly. Use your arms, your forearms for support. Relax your toes, your feet. And use the exhale to just surrender into the pose. And now take 10 breaths here and think of nothing else but your breathing. If you think of anything at all besides the breath, then start again at 1. It is not a competition. There is no winner. It is just to start to teach you to concentrate on one thing. We're in this pose for 3 minutes. You have 2 minutes left. Count your breath from the exhale, not the inhale. Slowly inhale and just lift. Round the back a little. And then slowly just walk the hands forward, lay on your back, and just flip onto your back. And release. Follow your inhale finish your exhale. Take 3 more natural breaths. Start to move your fingers, your toes. Roll on to the side of your body and then slowly come up. Okay, so this is going to be the most challenging pose today. It's called shoelace, and it's for your hips. So I'm going to show you all the different options that you have. The way shoelace works is we're going to bring the right knee forward. You're going to bring the left knee behind it and sit back down. Now, the cushion is to give you a little elevation if your hips are very tight in your lower back. Then from here, you can either stay you can stay here. You can come down, drop your head. You can drop your elbows. If this is all still too much for you, if there's a big gap, you can place a knee, a block under the knee. Or the last version is you can just do a half, depending on how tight your hips are. So we're all going to try and come into the full shoelace. And if you can't, then you can come in. You can try all the different options. And then if that doesn't work, you can come into a half. Because we're going to stay here for 4 minutes. Yay. That's okay. So you can do, if you, the knee that hurts, you can just put it and you can open it up a little more. If you want an extra cushion for your hips, I can give you another cushion. I'll give you one for now anyway. Okay, so let's try it. So come onto your knees. Bring the right knee forward. And then bring the left knee behind it. So the knees are on top of each other, and come and sit back. Now, check if you need to put the cushion underneath your hips to elevate it. If there's a big gap, you can place a block underneath it. Try and not be sitting on your heel. That's the biggest thing. Because if you're sitting on a heel, your hips are in balance. The more open your hips are, the more these legs will come out. So find the place that you're going to be comfortable for 4 minutes. I'll come around and I'll adjust you in a second. Once you're ready, come down. You can either stay here. You can come here, crossing the arms if you want. But find the place that is most uncomfortably comfortable for you. Good. And just come down. And I'm going to play a mantra for this one so you can focus. So take an inhale. Exhale, come forward. Okay, so which is your bad knee? This one. All right. So this goes over. All right. So you're doing a half and it comes in. All right? And try and bring it as much as possible over it. And then come down wherever it's comfortable. You can even, if you want, put a cushion underneath it, okay? Bring this up. Perfect. Relax your upper lip. Yeah, you can use a block as well.
Otherwise it's so up.
Yeah, and then or you can put a cushion between this as well.
Uh-huh.
to give it a little bit of comfort. So maybe you want to try and get off and put a cushion underneath here. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. And then lean forward. Remember to relax your upper lip, your lower lip, and your tongue. Relax the hips, your bum, notice how you are responding to the uncomfortability that you are feeling. This is a really good pose for you to learn to respond to uncomfortability with acceptance and surrender. To know that this too shall pass. Often when we're in something uncomfortable, it is beyond our control, and yet we often react to it from a place that is not healthy to us. Instead of resisting the uncomfortability, just sit with it. Breathe into it. Maybe even smile. For these are your hips, not anybody else's. Just breathe. You have less than a minute left. You're working all the energy channels for your kidney, your spleen, your stomach, your liver, and your gallbladder. Understanding that every organ is connected to an emotion, and every organ has energy channels that run to it. For these organs, they start from your feet and move upwards the energy channels. So just breathe. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Now slowly release the bottom leg first, then the top leg. Good. Give them a little shake. And now we're going to change sides. So if you can come into it this way, you can. Otherwise, come back onto your knees. Bring the left knee forward and to the front. Bring the right knee behind it. Bring the feet out. And then come sit back on it. Make sure you're not on the heel. If you need to, sit on a cushion. Once you're here, take a deep inhale. Then exhale, lower into the pose. Remember to relax your bum, your legs. You're a little lost, aren't you? Hold on. I will come get you. Come over, come onto your knees. Bring the left one through. Bring the right, and then bring this right foot towards me. Remember to relax your upper lip, your lower lip. And remember, the more you fold forward, the deeper the opening around your hips.
तन मन शांत हुए अधिकाई रोग काटे सुख सवीजे तन मन शांत
Relax your jaw.
रोग काटे सुख सवीजे तन मन शांत होए अधिकाई रोग काटे सुख सवीजे तन मन शांत
You have 5 breaths left.
होए अधिकाई रोग काटे सुख सवीजे तन मन शांत होए अधिकाई
Deep exhale.
रोग काटे
Slowly come up. Release the bottom leg first,
सवीजे
then the top leg, and then just come lay on your back. Release your hips to the mat.
तन मन शांत
Allow your hips to fall open, to sink into the mat and down into the earth. Move your fingers, your toes. Slowly roll onto your side and come onto your stomach, facing the middle of the room. So you're going to extend out the right arm and make sure the right arm is in line, the hand is in line with the shoulder. So just watch. From here, you're going to roll onto the shoulder, bend the knees, drop your head to the mat, and take this other arm and just place it on your lower back. And stay here. So extend the right arm out. Make sure it's in line with the shoulder. Use the other hand to roll onto the right side of the body. So you're rolling onto the right shoulder. Take your left hand and just lower it on your lower back and bend both the knees. So we're starting to move compression to our shoulders. The energy channels in our hands are the energy channels for our lung, our heart, our pericardium, which is the muscle that surrounds and protects our heart, our upper and lower gut, where most of our immune cells sit. So if you want to ignite these channels, just push into the thumb and all the fingers. Just begin to be aware of the connection between your breath and your belly. So just follow that journey of your breath as it enters your belly and as it leaves your belly. Always remember that the belly area gently expands as you breathe in and relaxes inwards as you breathe out. In each breath, you are engaging your core muscles. So observe the use of your core to gently expand the belly area, and the use of the core to, as it relaxes, to pull the belly gently in and up, returning the diaphragm to its normal position. Relax your face, your jaw, and keep your eyes focused on the tip of your nose or between your eyebrows with your eyes closed or open. Relax your neck, your head. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, roll onto your stomach. Extend the left arm out. As you inhale, roll onto the left shoulder, bending the knees, draping the hand over the lower back. If you need to put your head on a block or a cushion, if you cannot find a comfortable place for your neck, then please do so. We stay here for 3 minutes. Continue following the breath through your belly.
With each exhale, feel the side of your body sink into the mat and down into the earth. Release anything being held in your shoulders, your neck, your head, and the entire side of your body. Just breathe. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release onto your stomach. Then release the arm and just roll onto your back. And release the shoulders into the mat. Palms facing upwards. Shoulders away from your ears. Chin closer to your chest. And as you push your shoulders into the mat, feel your arms move away from your body. And take your 7 normal breaths here. Move your fingers, your toes. Just roll onto your stomach for a moment. So we're going to come into happy baby now. The arms. The legs are wide and your knees are going to drop to the side of your body. Here you can place the hands either on the inside of the legs, on the ankles, or on the ankles and your heels come to your bum. The most important thing here is your entire spine is connected to the mat and your shoulders. So if you're here and your shoulders are off the mat, you don't want that. So then grab your ankles and bring your shoulders all the way down to the mat. So find the place most uncomfortably comfortable for you. Push the entire spine into the mat. Bring your shoulders down towards the earth. And if you're going to hold the legs, hold them from the inside. But you want to hold them here because you want the shoulders as much as possible into the earth. So remember to try and connect your shoulders. If at any point it's too much, you can drop your heels to your bum. Now just begin to be aware of the breath coming in and out of your nose. Be aware of how the hairs in your nose move with each inhale, each exhale. Notice the temperature of the air as it enters you and the warmth and temperature of it as it leaves you. You're still breathing through the belly, the chest, but your focus is now on your nose. Relax your cheeks and your jaw, your shoulders, your chest, and your belly. Release any resistance you're holding on to on the inside of your legs. And just also be aware of any emotions that rise for you. For in every pose, we are seeking to release thoughts, memories that are buried within you, that are influencing you, but you are not aware of. So always observe outside the bubble of the mind. And then come back to your nostrils. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release the legs. You can either make them as wide as the mat here, or you can keep the knees bent with your feet as wide as the mat and let your knees touch. Whatever feels more comfortable for you here. And just follow the breath.
Gently move your fingers, your toes. Roll on to your side, and I'll show you the last pose. So we're going to come into child's pose, and you have a couple of options here. You can bring your knees together, drop everything, hands to the side. You can spread the knees with your heels, your big toes touching. Place a cushion, lead with the chest, and then just drop the head and the chest to the floor. So choose whichever one you want, either the knees together. I think I took your cushion. And then just come down, and we stay here for 3 minutes. If you want an extra cushion, take an extra cushion. You can even place there. Relax your arms, so you want no stretch in your arms at all. And just surrender your chest to the cushion or your knees or wherever they're resting. Relax your tongue and breathe.
Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Shiva Shivam
Slide forward onto your
Shiva.
stomach so your head is facing the middle of the room. And then roll onto your back.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Spread your legs to the edges of the mat
Shiva Shiva.
so they're as wide as the mat are. Place your arms beside you and move your hands closer to your feet. Bring your shoulders closer together under your back to protect your lower back. And bring your chin closer to your chest.
Completely relax your feet and your legs. Relax your shoulders, your arms, your fingers. Completely relax your chest, your stomach, allow your hips to fall open, to sink into the mat and down into the earth. Relax your lower back, your middle back, your upper back. Feel your back sink into the mat and down into the earth. Relax your neck, your upper lip, your lower lip, and your tongue. Relax your cheeks, your forehead, and with each exhale, feel your body sink into the mat and down into the earth. So all that is left is your breath.
दुर्गे स्मृता हरसि भीतिम् अशेषजन्तोः स्वस्ति स्मृता मतिमतीव शुभान् ददासि दारिद्र्यदुःख भय हारिणिका त्वदन्या सर्वोपकारकरणाय सदा
Now move your fingers, your toes. Slowly roll onto the right side of your body and stay here in a little fetal position.
गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः
And using your left hand, come up to a seated position facing the center of the room with your eyes closed. Stay connected to your breath to remain in the present. Bring the palms of your hands together, thumb touching your heart. And we end this journey with our Om, and we begin our inhale now. Touch your thumb to your forehead. Sat Nam. Bow to the truth, the Guru that lives within you, and give thanks to yourself for coming to your mat and staying connected to you. Place your hands on your heart, bow to the infinite, the absolute, for without it you would not be here. Give thanks and gratitude to this planet for the life it gives us, reminding ourselves that it is an illusion that we are separate from everything, when in fact we are one and connected to everything. Gently rub your hands together. Create some heat in the palms of your hands. Place them over your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a long sigh. Lower your hands, opening your eyes. Namaste, namaste.